Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York City, and in front of me today, 2022-23 Upper Deck MVP box number 2 to Q, which is imbued with a blue hue. And guys, I do have this box coming up. I still am threatening to pop this puppy open. If you haven't already seen my break of MVP number 1, I did it on release day, including some verbal typos, which is usual for me, including other typos. Yeah, because I have so much to edit when I do these sort of long break products, and on release day I just try to get it out quick so I can trend with the algos, because the algos kick my butt, as I always mention. But let's do this, guys. I already did another break of it, so if you want the rundown, you can go and check it out. Configuration: 8 cards per pack, 20 packs per box, 160 cards, base set 1 to 200. Above and beyond that, of course, we have the stars and the rookie short prints, and of course there are all the parallels, including the ice battles and silver scripts and gold scripts, which are in blasters, etc., super scripts, black scripts, etc., 101s. And within a box break, as we know, we will receive one rare hit typically. Although I've seen boxes without those hits, and I've complained in the past, and I've contacted Upper Deck when I didn't receive my superscript or whatever. And once they actually sent me a Johnny Gaudreau auto, MVP auto, to replace it, and they also sent me a Carey Price jersey to replace it. So if you do complain, they do send you things on occasion. But let's rock and roll, baby. And yeah, man, so you can check the rundown in my previous break about the 20 ice battles and the 5 silver scripts and the 4 20th anniversaries and the, 5% odds for a magenta auto. Not the best case hit, right? And a rookie redemption would be 5% odds as well. But let's hammer through it, guys. Oh, we do have something in our first pack. And the rookie class I mentioned in the last break as well. Check it out, I hit a bunch of those rookies. But let's roll, scroll, rip, roar, and let's hit this guy. So we have Brandon Saad. There at the back of the cards, Verhey, and we have a Marco Rossi 20th anniversary, and that is cursive as opposed to his actual auto, I gather. But he's definitely one of the best in our rookie class. Our ice battles of Voracek, and here you see he's in the 80s. He's dipped off, of course. Austin Matthews, man, I love it. Pappy, Hannafin, Seth Jones, and Tim Stutzla's second-year card. Is it a second-year card? I think it's a second-year card. Is it a third-year card already? Jesus. All right, continuing on, guys. Tolvanen, Suter, Matt Duchene, and we have a Barkov silver script. Barkov, who is one of my favorite players, and a Josh Morrissey ice battles, strength 77. All right. Anders Lee, the Nuge, and John Carlson, who still goes pretty high in fantasy drafts. He's pretty steady Freddy. And Matt Dumba, Johansson, Cam Atkinson, and our first pinpoints is JT, whose rookie year was 2009-10. Of course, he was the first overall, as we know. Anthony Cirelli, ice battles, and we do have a rookie of Fagemo Samuel, Keller, and Gensel. All right, Josh Morrissey, Batherson, Markstrom, who's going to see a ton of action, and we have the encounters on ice of Breadman and Marchand. Ice battles of Kostelic, yeah, all in the 70s. That's nice. Henrique Nedeljkovic, as well as Charlie Mack. He's been battling some injuries, but when he plays, he's been trending, and he's just gotten better and better and better. All right, we have another 20th anniversary, guys. We have Pierre-Luc Dubois, Jonathan Drouin, and we do have the Jake Gensel. Man, he's a playoff monster. That's one thing about him. Drake Batherson, and we do have another. It's my second Shalgren. So we have an Eric Shalgren rookie card, goalie mojo, of course. There's Mitch, big fan of Mitch, Shifley, and Jordan Kyrou, who looked monstrous on occasion last year. Let me know if I missed anything. I could miss a super script potentially. I think the camera is way closer than my eyeballs. Johnny Hockey, Puljujarvi, Victor Hedman, and oh, nice. So an all-star of Austin Matthews, AS3. So I'm guessing this is an insert. How weird, I didn't even know these existed. So I'm guessing this is an unannounced card, guys. It has to be like the box hit and an unannounced card, but I have to look it up. I like it with the shield. I love how simple those jerseys are. They're like reminiscent of the 1980s jerseys. Ice Battles of Granlund up in the 80s. We have Kolyakonic, is that right? That is not easy to pronounce. Kucherov and Cam Talbot. I heard Steve Dangles say that Talbot had a great year last year, and they're arguing about that, I think, on their podcast. And I was like, Talbot had a decent year. He didn't have a great year. I really think Anton Forsberg's advanced stats are much better than Talbot's, and that he probably will win the number one job, but we'll see. That's an interesting debate. I haven't been listening to sort of talk radio, so I don't know what people are thinking about that. But going deeper into the statistics, Anton Forsberg really performed in a very porous team. Bunting should uptick this year. And we have as I move the camera, and we have the encounters on ice of Hedman and Barkov. There's Jonathan Drouin. Now he has really, really good vision. So they give him 86 and 88 for skill and awareness. And that's where he's low. Overall, they put him low, and speed 91. He doesn't use his speed that much because he's more of a left-right type of guy. There's Kirill, Perron, and Adam Fox. Perron in the wrong uniform. There's a Chris Letang. Barkov, LeBanc, and here is the Chris Letang base 20th anniversary, and behind him we have an ice battle of Kuznetsov, strength 79, that's fair, and behind him is his line mate, OV. It's interesting, a lot of people comment on the fact that they don't have stats this year. It is kind of weird. Merzlikins, Brent Burns. Brent Burns will be very, very interesting to see whether he gains PP1 this year and whether he puts up monster points like Tony DeAngelo did in front of that great team. So we'll see. Thomas Hertl, Yoki Haryu, Tom Wilson, and we do have, I think this is just a base silver script, I'm guessing, of Kevin LeBanc, as well as an Ice Battles of Nate. This has to all be 90s. There you go. Overall 93. I mean, I'd like to compare him to McDavid. Carlson, poor Carey Price, who looks like he's nearing the end, the poor guy. Some people feel 100% from meniscus injuries. I had a meniscus injury at one point, and some just have terrible, terrible luck with it. Oh, we do have a gold, and it would be McDavid. We hit a gold McDavid. That's nice. Konechny, Kostelic, Troy Terry, which is a rookie, of course. Troy Terry, Heiskanen, Shabbat, Kempe, and behind the Sam Bennett, our pinpoint would be Mick D. That is beautiful. So this is a gold parallel of a McDavid. That is very nice. People are being very bold in terms of predictions about what he'll do this year, saying that he'll be much better than last year, so put up 150 plus. We'll see. I think Leon's a freaking monster on that line, and in fantasy he's better because he's dual position, which is actually helpful. Mangiapane, Zach Hyman, and we have another one of these bad boys, and I believe this is Bjorkstrand. Another guy who's always supposed to be good in fantasy, but is always uneven. And Ryan Johansson, as well as McCann, Bushnevich, Eberle, and Braden Point. All right. Shane Gostisbehere, Josh Anderson, Vlasic, and our encounters on ice would be Kopitar and Logan Couture, as well as the Jordan Kyrou. Very nice. He looked great last year. Tristan Jarry, as did Jarry, by the way, and Natchez. So, better late than never, guys. I just looked up the All-Star set. It's an unannounced card. That's what that thing is. I'm guessing that's the hit of the box. I mean, wouldn't that have to be the hit of the box? An unannounced All-Star card? Really interesting. I'll take it. Yeah, man. Totally an unannounced card. How cool is that? John Tavares, Ehlers, Lexiak, Anders Lee, Silver, Barzell, Battles. There you go. And they have him skill 93 and awareness 93. Completely fair. Svechnikov, Yossi, and Willie Nylander. Oh, we have a gold. I believe we have a gold of those bad boys. Demko, who I love, Kreider, Josh Norris. Oh, look at this, man. We hit the gold of Sidney the Kidney. So how do we, it's amazing. Both our golds are McDavid and Crosby. And there's the Ice Battles parallel of our man, OV, and right behind him we have Owen Power. What a box. This is a solid box, guys. That was Shesterkin. So I think we've run out of hits at this point because I'm guessing that All-Star card would be our box hit. I mean, I might be wrong. All right, continuing on, we have Kadri, Meyer, and Drysdale, and behind him we have the Nikita Kucherov. So this would be one of those domains, as well as a Cam Atkinson, Ice Battles, Drew Doughty, Farabee, and Flower. Power. All right. And we have Konechny, Forsberg, Middlestat, and a Ratcliffe, as well as Rupe Hintz, Barzell, Voracek, and Cirelli. Rupe Hintz is an interesting one. He'll be interesting to see this year. He said like he's been battling knee injuries and all kinds of stuff. He's been battling all kinds of little nagging things. Otherwise, he's fantastic. Foligno, Bailey, Bo Horvat, and a pinpoints of Johnny Hockey, as well as the Jacob Markstrom. Very nice. He's definitely one of the best goalies in the NHL at this point. There's Hintz and Marchessault. 3 packs left, guys. 3 packs. Connor Brown, Nelson, Laffy, and look at that, the OV. This box is a great box of this stuff. Marchessault, Ice Battles, Granlund, Kuzi, and Carter Hart. Werenski, Stone, pinpoints of Austin Matthews because we're only getting great inserts. Jack LaFontaine. Yeah, man, this guy's a rookie. Not related as far as I know. All in the 70s. He doesn't have great numbers as far as I saw. There's Matty Beniers. He's another great one. This is one of the better rookies. As well as Heischer, Nick Suzuki, the captain of the Habs, the new captain of the Habs, which I'm cool with. A lot of people are saying Gallagher, but I wanted someone young. I wanted youth, and he's actually got the right temperament and brain for it, and skill set for that matter. So Jack LaFontaine, in his 2 games in the NHL, has a .780 save percentage, and with Chicago Wolves, he had an .885. But he looked good with Norfolk, which is the ECHL, but he was a 3rd-round draft pick. I knew that he got those minutes in with Carolina and didn't fare too well, but yeah, I mean, he's still a kid. He's like 24, which is young for a goalie. Goalies develop late. So we have Kevin Fiala, wrong uniform. We have Johnny Tavares, we have Shattenkirk, and we have the Nuge. So this is a silver script. We have a PLD Ice Battles, some pretty good stuff. Wearing a 78, that's not very nice. A Sagan, a Gerard, and a Stammer. So that's basically it, guys. We pulled an unannounced card in a box of MVP. Does it get any better than that? And the golds of the big boys as well. You know, guys, stay tuned for this break coming up soon and all my other crazy old school breaks. Please be sure to sub like #Dryden. Do sub, guys. Do join the clan. Not that clan, this clan. I have me Fultoncards live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York City.